So welcome back to the 32-man CFM, and we are currently 2-1, second in the division, right under the Cincinnati Bengals, who are 3-0. The Browns are right below us at 1-2, and the Ravens are at 0-3. Since the last video, I was able to re-sign Derek Stingley Jr. to a 5-year deal, so very happy about that. And well, as you guys can see, we are playing against the Houston Texans, who are currently 1-2. But based off the scouting report, they also love to pass the ball. They're passing it at an 89% rate and running the ball at an 11% rate, which they do have Derrick Henry, so that's kind of weird. Here's the tendencies. I mean, they like to run smash. I don't really know what shot play is, but I'm thinking that it's a play that he likes to call a lot. Verticals is in here. Stick. Yeah, we got a lot of those that we need to watch out for. Defensively, this is the #1 ranked defense. I don't know how it is. They are 1-2. In the last game, they just lost 21-0, but we have to respect it. #1 overall defense in the league. As you guys can see, they like to zone blitz a lot. Hopefully it's not like, you know, YouTube defense where it's like the cover 2, fire blitz, or whatever that is. Hopefully it's just a whole bunch of just random zone blitzes. There is cover 3 and cover 4. I'm just hoping to see an entirely different defense this game. I do think we have a huge advantage though, because his starting quarterback is Taysom Hill, 69 overall superstar development. He is fast. I mean, they got Derrick Henry as well and Rachaad White, 2 really good backs. And honestly, the roster is pretty good as well. But yo, Chris Lindstrom is injured for them, and I think Kevin Zeiler is injured as well on the offensive line. So we might be able to put in some work, but we cannot underestimate these teams. I guess with all of that being said, it's time for us to go ahead and hop right in. So he starts off the game with a nice little run to Derrick Henry, picks up around 8 yards for him. 3rd and 4, it looks like he's gonna have a completion in the middle of the field. However, we knocked the ball out at the last second. That would ultimately lead to 4th down, where we ended up batting the ball down and took over on his 39-yard line. Now for us on offense, we wanted to get started with T. Higgins, get him a reception, kind of get the passing game going here. But of course, we got to give it to our bell cow, Raheem Mostert. This guy has been on a roll this last couple of weeks. Again, speaking of Raheem Mostert, we throw a screen pass to him. He almost breaks it off for a touchdown. Gets tackled a little bit short, but guys, this is why he's the bell cow, because he leaks out the backfield, he gets a touchdown, and that would end up giving us the lead 7-0. And man, we started off hot. However, he had a 3rd and 5 right here, read the screen super fast. Don't know how we didn't get an interception, but we got the tackle. 4th and 5 though, what is he gonna draw up right here? He gets a Texas route out of the backfield with the monster Derrick Henry for the 1st down. He tries to dump it off to Rachaad White, and I don't know how we did not get that interception. I had hard flat and everything. That was such a good defensive play, but he ended up making the catch. However, this time on 3rd and 5, we end up getting the stop because I have Quay Walker there in the flat. He gets the interception and a decent amount of yardage on the return. He gives us a pressure look. We dump it off to Raheem Mostert, and this guy has just been going crazy these last couple of weeks. This is what I expected whenever I took him behind this offensive line. Guys, he is just having the game. The offense is just flowing right through Raheem Mostert, picking up another 1st down. 2nd and 10 though. This time we get a man in our face, give it off to Michael Thomas, and we almost get the touchdown. Tried to dive in, but we're down at the 1. Decided to mess with him, hit him with a play action, dump it off to Isaiah Likely there in the flat, runs it in for a touchdown. 50 seconds right before halftime. What is he gonna dial up? Dumps it off to Rachaad White out of the backfield, jukes one of our guys and picks up around 15 yards. Can't really find anything open. We're sticking on to everyone, except I don't know how he just ended up getting that ball off, but picks up the 1st down. 2nd and 10 right before the half. He gets a sack. 4th and 4, 7 seconds left. He throws an interception to us. Basically, that is going to do it for the 1st half. Now, I tried returning it, and we almost got super lucky, but ended up stopping us short. Coming out in the 2nd half, though, we had to hit him with a hard play action in the middle of the field. T. Higgins, yet again, get him another reception. Same thing on 2nd and 5, hit him with another hard play action. This time, we got Noah Gray, our tight end. It's our tight end, too, and he ends up breaking off a huge run. This isn't going to be the last time you're going to hear his name, because Raheem Mostert gets the handoff right here, makes a cut, and walks in for another touchdown. 21-0. Let's see if he can respond right after that. It's 3rd and 17. He takes a sack, fumbles, puts it on the ground. Quentin Williams picks it up, outruns Derrick Henry, and scores another touchdown. 28-0 is our lead. But right here, this is one of his big plays that he had against us. Derrick Henry is hard to tackle, and that's what I didn't want to happen. Was trying to force him to pass it, and since he did have Taysom Taysom Hill. He tries throwing a screen right here, takes a sack. And on 4th and 8, can he find anything open? Looks like he has the slant. However, we cut on that, get an interception, and that's another one with Quay Walker. This time it's still 28-0. We hit him with another hard play action. Don't really have anything open. However, we playmaker Raheem Mostert upfield, and he just outruns everyone to the sideline and gets another freaking touchdown for him. 35-0 is the score. He hits a streak down the middle of the field. And right here, guys, this is one of the craziest plays that have happened to me. He hits a streak again down the middle of the field. Logan Thomas breaks off 2 tackles, and somehow he gets blocks right there, gets down and fumbles the ball. Then number 13, I don't know who that is, picks it up. He gets tackled at the 1-yard line. Basically, that would set him up for a walk-in touchdown with Derrick Henry. That's how we concede our first points of the game. But of course, it's 35-6 after the onside kick attempt that he had. We give it to Raheem Mostert, and the middle of the field just opens up, and it's a foot race with Raheem Mostert winning that 99% of the time. Now it is 42-6. What is he going to cook up right here on 4th and 9? Another crazy play. This time it's Logan Thomas. I might as well try to go ahead and trade for that guy because he was making plays all game long for him. 2nd and 6 though, we get a lurk with Quay Walker, and that's I think Quay's 3rd interception of the game. Defense had a huge game this time. We were just running the ball out. Tried to chew the clock right here, and yeah, that would basically do it. 42-6 against the Texans. A huge showing for the offense and especially the defense. Was very happy with this performance, and I think this leads us to a 3-1 record. So hey, we will take this W right here. So it's been a couple days, and we are finally back here at week number 5, taking on a divisional opponent who are 0-4. We're 3-1. The Bengals are 4-0, and the Browns are 2-2. So getting this win right here would be huge for us in the divisional terms of things. But if we take a little bit of a closer look, it looks like this is going to be a pass-heavy game yet again. 86% of the time they're passing, 14% of the time they're running. On 1st down, it looks like curl is their favorite play, and then a whole bunch of like play action plays like slide, boot, and then I don't even know what shot play is, to be honest with you. Now defensively, it looks like they're running man coverage most of the time at 68%, zone coverage at 18%, and then we gotta watch out for a zone blitz some of the times at 14% of the time. By taking a look at their team, yeah, it's not looking like it's too great over here. The quarterback is Desmond Ridder, running back James Conner and Cam Akers. Wide receiver core doesn't look too great. Tyler Lockett's their best one. Tight end Zach Ertz. Offensive line, oh my gosh, we might be able to eat on the offensive line. Now defensively, do they have anyone that's like a threat up front? No, not really. Yo, we might be having a field day with this guy. All right, doesn't look like one of the best rosters out there. However, we cannot take any opponent lightly. So I guess with all of that being said, it's time for us to go ahead and hop into the game. Starting off our second game, this time we're still on defense to start things off. However, he hits Zach Ertz down the sideline on like a corner route. 3rd and 12, he hits the seam yet again, and I think that's an offensive lineman, not really sure. But this time on a 2nd and 10, he throws it right at the user. We get a pick with Drew Sanders, one of our up-and-coming linebackers that we have on this defense. Now for us, what do we want to do? Hard play action, because we like to run the ball, but we're going to hit Noah Gray right here for another big gain. But he does hold us to a 3rd and 10, and I try to hit Michael Thomas at the backfield. He catches it, but just on the first touch of contact, drops it immediately to the ground. So we got to punt the ball away. Of course, we're trying to keep this realistic, not really trying to go for it on 4th and 10 at midfield. Plus, look at the defense, guys. Our defense, we can trust it all year long. Micah Parsons almost gets a safety off of that one. He would follow that up with a 3rd and 8 interception to who? Drew Sanders, our upcoming star at middle linebacker. 1st and 10, let's go back to our roots, give it to the man himself, Raheem Mostert, and he gallops in for a nice little tutty to give ourselves a 7-0 lead. But how is he going to respond with an interception to Quay Walker right in the middle of the field? And Quay Walker's been on a tear of late. Looks like we're going for another hard play action. This time we're going to hit Josh Reynolds here in the flat, pick up another 1st down for us. I don't know, guys. I have one crazy play happen to me every single game, and it's this diving interception. I don't know how he did it. He doesn't have acrobatics that or anything, but that was a crazy interception from his corner. So then he would get the ball, and bro, he would throw some of the craziest passes on this drive. That offensive lineman's holding onto the ball. Another one. This was a good one. The seam was wide open. He gets a first down to our 2-yard line, and on 2nd and goal, he throws it into traffic yet again. Gets a touchdown. This time it's Zach Ertz getting him a touchdown to tie the game up. But now it's time for us to respond. We hit another hard play action. This time we get Isaiah Likely, almost break it off. However, we get caught, taking us to the 2-minute warning. But Raheem Mostert, we want to get him going. Let's hit a nice little screen for around 6 yards. But the play right after that, we hit a little zig route to Josh Reynolds, and he runs it in for a touchdown. I thought he was going to get caught. However, he made it to the end zone. Now it's his turn to respond, and we play a little bit too far up, and he gets the first down. I don't know how he's doing it, but again, goes for another hard play action. However, Micah Parsons, this guy had a game this game. 4th and 16 right before the half. Reread it, and we get an interception, and also we would get a nice return that would set us up in field goal range, getting it to around, I think, the 20-yard line. And with 5 seconds left, why not just kick the field goal? Let's take a 17-7 lead, and plus we get the ball coming out of second half. And speaking about the second half, I hit him with another hard play action. This time we give it up to our guy T. Higgins. Goes up, gets the ball, breaks the tackle, and runs in for a touchdown, giving us a lead 24-7. How is this guy gonna respond? He doesn't have enough time to respond because Micah Parsons is there. Goes for another type of play action, and this time another guy, I think that's Drew Sanders, gets in for a sack, but he would end up punting the ball away. Give it to us. Raheem Mostert breaks another first down run. Then on 2nd and 2, we would hit Isaiah Likely in for a touchdown, giving us a huge lead at this point. What is he gonna do? We send an all-out blitz, and of course Micah Parsons gets home. 4th and 16, I don't know what he did right there, a fake spike, but led into a sack. We would get the ball 31-7, give it to Raheem Mostert, almost get a touchdown, get stopped at the 3-yard line, but of course we gotta give it to Raheem. He gets another rushing touchdown, extending the lead. This time it's 38-7. He tries to hit us with a seam down the middle of the field. It was a post. We were running cover 2. That was actually a really good play. He tries to do it again, but we get an interception this time. We have the safety there to read it. 2nd and 6 at this point, kind of wanted to just chew the clock. The game was basically over, 38-7. We almost broke off a big one though. 3rd and 5, wanted to keep the downs alive. We get a new fresh set of downs with that Isaiah Likely completion. 1st and 10 right here with like 42 seconds. Raheem breaks off a big one, gets a juke, and he would end up evading all the tacklers and walk in for his final touchdown of the day. But that would basically end up doing it for the game. 45-7, a couple more sacks from him. But yeah, another dominant performance by the defense, and the offense has been performing really good in the past couple of games. Really liking how the team is coming together. Let me know if there's anyone we should trade for. Do we want to add more speed to this team for our weapons? Maybe another crazy pass rusher? I don't know, but as of right now, we've been dominating ever since that first game. However, that's basically going to end up doing it for this video, so hopefully you guys enjoyed, and if you're new here, consider subscribing, drop a like, and go check out my last video where I opened some of the Pro Playmaker packs to see if they're still glitchy. However, with all that being said, I will see you all in the next one. Peace.